Something's happening. Oh, it's just them running back to town. All the way back to town. I was actually expecting us to see which house he was going to go into. Hey everyone, welcome back. So, we're still on this adventure, and we're definitely going to do some max layers. But first we're going to actually try out what Feeney's got for us. Oh, what do we have here? Another visitor? Oh wait, I think we saw you earlier. I'm the mayor of this fair town in Freezington. I must say it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town, one after another. I mean, there's all these little kids running around. We don't know where they came from, and they won't leave. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvests as well? Sure. Oh, never mind, it hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you made the journey, might as well offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. Boat neck sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvest. I'm afraid it's quite sold. Hasn't quite sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We got a friend of mine left over. Illustration is based on an extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance. Hence he's usually, since his unusually sized head. But we thought it might as well make the design a touch more hip, as they say. I'd like to see what the king actually looks like. Suggest you take a look at the statue by the fields of the center of our village. By the way, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball to take it for a stroll. Oi! Over here, by my flag. Yeah, I figured that was going to be the place you were going to stay. Yeah, you're useful first Pokemon if I don't want you in first place. Guess we're gonna have to deal with it though. I'm gonna take one last look around here. Because the fact that we have to look extra close at certain stuff kind of annoys me. But, you know, where'd be the fun if they were just hanging out in the open? Ah, there you are. This pokey little place will be all lodgings. Now, obviously, we're each going to need to sleep in the chairs, but, whatever. But, as of this moment, we got something far more important. Our base camp. I know. Not much of a base camp, is it? Still, gotta give a proper air of importance, aren't we? I'll tell you what the Phoenix Exploration team is after. Around here, got a fair, strange, mysterious legends. For example, the huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention the massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something. Etc. See what I mean? Fully just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping till we found just how much truth they've got to them. And there we have it. We have the Phoenix Exploration team. And there's our great and noble magnificent goal. Of course, if I had it my way, I'd be doing this one to Darlinia. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to blissfully friendships. So here's our Great Adventure Expedition, Chief Anna. Chief? Well, obviously. Look, well, what do you think is going to happen if the two of us went off gallivanting off together? My dear Nia would come along in this grand, emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room pining for her papa. Nope, not my watch. I better not let that happen. I'll be the holds down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. Well, thanks, dude. Look at you, fits like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms from our dear Nia would have something to change into. So, there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need a change back, just head to this bedroom over here. Got some different covered scarves, so you switched up with a fancy bit of style. And have these two. Legendary Clue 1? Clue about the King of the Bountiful Harvest was written by Feeney and an old photo attached to it. Feeney, have you been the one writing all the tips for us? Here's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In the legend, the king is said to wear a massive crown on his head. But the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village showed no sign of a crown. Legend of Giants. Okay, so this one was drawn by me, so don't make fun of it. Far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of the stone sleeps. On the temple floor are strange words, let the door remains firmly shut. Okay, so sunken on the side of the snowslide slope lies a temple where the giant of the ice sleeps, and on the temple floor are like word together. Door remains shut on that one too. Where the green meets the snow, on the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of steel sleeps. Kind of something's there too. Door remains firmly shut. And on the distance path where 3-point path lies on a temple is where the two giants sleep. On the temple's doors are the words And we got the third clue. Legend of Bird Pokemon. Okay, so probably drew the tree a lot taller than I thought it was going to. Don't make fun of its shape. When the sun reaches the zenith, it shines directly upon the great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is where the legendary wings come to roost. I'm gonna have to play this at noon, aren't I? Well, there are legendary clues I have meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated tele-watching. First off, why not have a look at the clues about the bountiful harvest? Seems like this king's bond with his loyal steed, or whatever you call it, bends proper deep. So if I had a name for this exploration, it would be called The Sacred Bonds of the Sovereign and Steed. Okay, so this great big statue of it banging in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as my nose. Sure. Because I'm gonna see what outfits they have in a bit. Oh, I just had an idea. Here's a little something for helping you out. Why'd you just give me a Master Ball? This is supposed to be one of those ultra mega corkers of a ball. Use it whenever you think you might ought to. Got it ages ago from someone I used to know. Could never bring myself to use it. If you ever get a bit turned around, come back to base camp anytime. can't miss it. Just looking for the adventure crew flag stuck out in front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyway, I suppose that's it. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Hey Chief, my pillow caught your eye, huh? Yeah, it's great. Righto. Ultra mega nice, isn't it? Just the shape and firmness I need. Fortunately, I left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on, and I found this out back at the inn. Can I have it for a bit? Oh, come off it. You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? Yeah, that's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. Hmm? You think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokémon? Ultra mega seriously? Just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on. Have it. But you better sure track down that legend. Obtained a wooden crown. Mysterious object made out of wood. Part of it seems to be chipped. Maybe it's meant to be part of something. Flying type color. Doesn't change much. Let me see if I can just change the pants. Yes. That is interesting to know. That big tree is gonna be probably the most important one, isn't it? Try fitting it on? Yes, of course. Kinda wish that there was a... Crawl. What? Does it want you to follow it? Move out of the way. Crawl, crawl. Seems as if it's the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Ready the Pokeball? Sure? Ow, that did a surprise. Oh, critical. I'm like, wow, that was a lot of damage. It's like, oh wait. I killed it. I killed the mythical Pokemon. Oh. Did you have fun? Oh, it looks like you did. Wee crown. Oh, what's up? Heard a big ruckus coming from over here. Oh, what's that? Now, Chief, you're having a Pokemon battle. What a massive noggin! And there it goes. What is this? Ah, yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. Oh. Oh, he's talking to the body. Hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Are you the Pokemon? Ah, I see you've grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of the Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. Days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. Humans offered me their loyalty and respect, and I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests. Year after year, however, it seems over many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me this strength. And now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me. At least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. You know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish for you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of the Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treat me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Current status of Legendary Clue 1. Okay, Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown of the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by talking over a person's body. Oh, taking. Feenies in this case, and now I need to gather more information on the King of the Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. And you just like... Okay then. What large crown it's got. And what's this? Small candy. Okay. Yes. Oh, wonderful. This is plenty. Now we can bury the ore in our fields and make our crops huge. Here are the seeds. Seeds to plant in the field. What kind of carrots will you get determines on which field you plant the seeds in. Don't go planting those seeds I gave you willy-nilly. These fields are for our own crops. King of the Bountiful Harvest? I used to believe it was real, you know? I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. The Pokemon King? Oh, sure, my grand used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale that. Huh. Guess you can recolor it. King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here where we grow crops? For a change. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. Look. Shield, do you know? Orb? Yeah, probably not. Oh. Do you like walking around with your favorite Pokemon? Yeah. Right, it's the best. Enjoy walking together all over the place. You decided to have your lead Pokemon walk around with you in the Crown Tundra. Oh. Guess that's also another place you could have done that on. That's the second person with a yellow outfit. So I'm... Why would you want to buy a big pearl? Makes me suspicious. Okay. We get... No, I'm starting to get a, blunder policy. Raises speed when a Pokemon misses. I'm starting to think that the, outfit is given to you based on whichever Reggie you decide to pick. Oh, hey, Mayor. Do I remember the King of the Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do. It's the only main tourist attraction in our lovely Freezington, after all. I imagine we could see more visitors if only the king were real. Now, I'm gonna hope that, Calyrex is the type of benevolent ruler that's gonna be like, well, I've got to show them that I'm real, and not, oh, okay, glass the town. Aw, human child, I trust that you were able to speak to the villagers. Did they say anything about me? Just that you were a fairy tale. As it is expected. No one truly believes that I am real. Seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I am not grieving. I am the King of the Bountiful Harvest, after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond a doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something that I have lost. Is that also a Pokemon? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the land. Very same Pokemon that my statue in the village is now shows me riding. Alas, during these ancient times we spent many a day together, dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land. My power waned and I was forced to part ways with it, but now I know where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you would speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you're able to find any information at all, I would ask that you let me know. Huh? Chief? With a massive nugget? Wait, no. No, that's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. I feel strange. It's almost like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back out into the base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Hope you get some sleep, Feeny. Okay, first things first. We need to look at one more outfit before we head out. Oh, and also restore our Pokemon. I just realized the game on here was slightly low, that whole episode. Okay, shirts. Oh. Okay, it's the shirt under it. There we go. Now, where is... Now, where exactly is this shirt? Oh. Yeah, I'm wearing... Yeah, boat neck sweatshirt. Great Wave Greater Dragon, that's a pretty good shirt. Then Penguin. Let's switch back to... Let's switch back to... Flying type. No, you can't actually see it under it, but I will actually be switching to the expedition outfit for the rest of this. Nope. You know, it feels like I need to wrap the part. Ooh! That person found a Dialga. That was pretty cool. See you guys next time. Goodbye.